Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video guys, we are just doing a get ready with me. I just wanted to sit down, play with makeup, and hang out. I don't know what kind of look I want to do yet, so we are just gonna start, I guess. It is early. If my words don't make sense, I do have my coffee. Life will be better shortly. Thank God for coffee. I am going to start, as always, with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is the best primer ever, ever, ever. Everybody that I've ever recommended it to really likes it. This is my second bottle. It just does what you want your primer to do. It grips, it blurs, which is crazy because it's like a clear, but it works. I just love it. And then I just put on a layer of self-tanner, so I am gonna be processing. So I am gonna do my face a little bit darker than my body because in about an hour, it's gonna match. So you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. The foundation that I'm gonna use is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie in the shade TN1. It's actually not that far off now, but obviously it's gonna look a lot better once my tan is done processing. That's one thing, since I am always self-tan, I always match my foundation to that. It's a good tip if you don't do that. Always match your foundation to like your chest, and you'll have a better idea of what it's gonna be, because our faces tend to be a lot different colors than like the rest of our body, and then you can just blend it down your neck and it'll be completely seamless. So I'm gonna start with a couple pumps here. And this foundation is amazing. Did you see everything I just covered? Like, watch. Hyperpigmentation? Where? Acne scars? Where? It is amazing. And that's one thing that I have a lot of right now is acne scarring. With my new skincare routine, I have no active breakouts. I haven't been able to say that probably ever in my life. I have no active breakouts right now. And all of it is just scars, and it's insane. I have a skincare video coming up this week, don't worry, that is going to be all dedicated to what I'm using right now, how I'm using it, what other products are working with it, what tools I'm using, because I've been using a lot of different skincare tools. Things that you wouldn't even necessarily think of have made such a huge difference in my skin. So for those of you who also suffer with adult acne or just acne in general, be on the lookout for that video, because my skin has changed dramatically. I know a lot of you have mentioned it in the comments or in private DMs on Instagram. So thank you guys. For everybody who has noticed my skin journey, it means the world to me, because I've always just had really bad skin, and the fact that I can literally say I have no active breakouts right now and it's all just scars is insane. And I didn't have to go on a medication. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with going on acne medication at all. If you need to go on Accutane or something, I think that you need to do what's best for you and your body. That was the step that I was gonna be taking next. I just completely switched up a little bit of my diet, and completely reformatted my skincare routine, and it's changed everything. So I'm really blessed with that, but Accutane was gonna be my next step. Oh my God, I have a piece of hair and I feel it on my face. Oh, don't you hate that? You're like, I feel you, but I can't see you, little pesky hair. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose my mind, hold on. It doesn't help that I have blonde hair now. I can't freaking see anything. There we go. Okay, we got it. Life is good. We will be moving on. But if you need a new foundation, I highly recommend this one. Raw Beauty Christy is obsessed with it too, and she has really dry skin. I'm the total other end of the spectrum. I'm an oily ass bitch, and it works really well for me too. So that is rare when a product works well for everybody. I have left it where it just looks like really natural like this without setting it, and it wears phenomenally. I actually do like the way that it looks just on its own. Like, I would just go out the house with this, some mascara and a bit of bronzer, and call it a day. But yeah, I love it. Anyways, we are gonna move on now. For concealer today, I am gonna do a little bit of concealer cocktail. I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals medium, just a little bit, just to add a little bit of coverage, extra coverage under the eyeballs. And I am going to highlight with the Age Rewind concealer in light. Hit it right there, and then I like to go in through here on top of the Bare Minerals as well. And of course, just pouncing. And by the way, guys, the sponge that I'm using is the Shop Miss A sponge. It is $1, and it is better than the Beauty Blender. It is better than the Sonia Kashuk sponge. It is better than Real Techniques. It is better than anything. It is super, super soft and bouncy. It's just everything you want a sponge to be, and it's $1. And the proceeds go to animal charity. Like, can it get any better? I don't know. I just am obsessed with this sponge, and I am gonna buy like a ton more and rotate them out. Because someone mentioned in the comments, you know, that like sponges can add to acne, which I 100% agree. So I am going to, instead of stop using them, because I don't know if I can stop using them at this point, I really like my sponges, I am going to just rotate them out a lot quicker. So I've been really good at washing this one constantly, and for $1 I can stock up, and I mean I can literally buy like what, 20 of them for the price of one Beauty Blender. So guys, so for contouring today, I'm gonna go in with my Iconic London contour palette. Okay, I definitely need more coffee. I cannot. And I am gonna use this middle shade right here to just go a little bit right under. I used to cream contour all the time, and then I stopped. And then I used it again recently, and I was like, girl, why did you stop? It looked really good. So we're gonna go back to cream contouring for a little bit. So through there, and then I'm gonna do just a tidbit down the nose and really make sure that I'm putting this in the right areas. Perfect. So to blend it out, I'm gonna take my sponge, and we are just gonna bounce. And then as you can see, it blends really, really nicely. Sometimes I use a brush too. Today I just want to stick with my sponge and making sure that it's all blended. I am so excited, guys. So I'm actually getting ready to move. I got a new job. Really, really excited. So I had been with the company that I've been working with for almost a decade. So to be moving and starting all over is crazy. I am really, really excited though. It's a company that I really, really like. I will share more details soon, but I am really, really excited to start the moving process and everything. I've been slowly trying to pack day by day, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm looking at another 2 apartments tomorrow. I apartment hunted all day yesterday. And the one apartment that I was like literally head over heels for, guys, oh my God, it didn't have an AC unit in the bedroom. And I am one of those people that gets very, very hot when I sleep. So I was just like, God, if it only it had the AC unit in the bedroom, I would have for sure taken that unit. It was beautiful, in a great area as well. I'm moving about a couple hours from where I live now. But I was so sad. I was like, oh my God. My mom was like, you know, maybe you can just get one of those like wall AC things, which, you know, I could do, but I mean, I really need that AC unit. So, but I'm looking at a couple tomorrow, and they have AC units. One has a washer and dryer in the unit, which I am most excited about, because right now I do not have that, and I normally take my stuff to my parents' house to do my laundry, but yeah, I'm not gonna live by them anymore, so that will no longer be an option. I am baking today with the Kylie Translucent Setting Powder. I started baking with this recently, and it changed my life. So if you need a good baking powder, here you go. And it comes in different colors as well, so if your skin tone is deeper than mine, they have something for you, which I think is really nice. I appreciate that a lot of brands have been coming out with more colors. in their setting powders and different things, because not everybody can use translucent, and not everybody wants to use translucent. Like if I didn't like brightening under my eyes, I wouldn't use translucent because it's a little bit too fair for me, but I like a brightened look. It makes my face appear a little bit more slimmer, and you know what? I never skimp on the fries, so if we can contour the face, life is good. But yeah, this powder, guys, it just does everything I want it to do. It blurs, but I noticed it doesn't do, like Laura Mercier, if I just pounce it in, it blurs. This one I really do need to bake with it more, and I notice really great results with it. And on the opposite, if I bake with my Laura Mercier, I look like a crazy person. So I don't know. Moral of the story, I really, really like it. And I really like to layer it on, especially recently because it has been disgustingly hot and humid, and I can't function like this. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. For brows today, I'm gonna use my Kylie Kybrow, and we're gonna knock those out while we are baking. I am going to just give them a little bit of a brushing up. And I use the shade Blonde, and I'm just gonna use her pomade today. So just drawing that line underneath to create the shape. And going outward with it. And then through here. And outward, so that we have that nice shape. And then I just like to fill in all of this area. We're gonna go back through with the spoolie anyway, but I fill all that in, and then through here I like to brush the product upward. And with this one, we didn't go really heavy in the front either. So see how there's like a tidbit of a gradient? And then I'm gonna take the spoolie in and really just brush it through. Really take your time brushing the product as well till you get like the desired gradient and everything that you personally want. So I'm going to take my Bare Minerals concealer in medium, and I am going to cut the eyebrow out. I like this one because it's most close to my skin tone. And I'm going to brighten under my eye today with highlighter anyway. So this one, I can just blend it all down so we have that really good eyeshadow base as well. And then I'm going to take what's left over and go right above and just get rid of anything that like is additional so that we have a really clean brow. Brows are done. I'm just going to set it with my Kylie brow gel so that they don't move or do anything odd. And I like that this brow gel is clear as well. So if you are like me and you kind of try to gradient out your brows, it's not going to add any additional pigment to them, which is really, really nice. It's not going to ruin what you just did. And then for eyeballs today, let's see here. I'm going to first just set all over, after of course blending out any creases. I am going to set them with my almond color from my Makeup Revolution Macaroons palette. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. It's literally one of my favorite palettes of all time, and this color just sets beautifully. And the brush I'm using to set today is my Morphe E14. So just setting this whole area so I have a nice space to work with. And then, let's see, what do I want to do for today? You know, I might just use this palette. Do I want to use this palette? No. I'm going to use my Venus XL palette. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Oh my God, I live. Okay, so I'm going to first start. I'm going to do a green look. So I'm going to start with Sage. And I am going to put this in the crease area. And this is just a really small off-brand crease brush. And gently dragging it upward and over. And we're gonna really blend out the tail of it. And when you blend out the tail of it, use really gentle strokes as well. And then just keep building this up until you're at what you want. For me, I'm just gonna honestly probably just deepen the crease ever so slightly more. So it just gives it that extra little bit. And this is gonna be a really simple look too, overall. And then I'm gonna take that sage color and we're gonna tap it down right here so that it's going onto the outermost portion of the eye. Just tap, tap, tap. Because we're gonna put a shimmery shade closer to the inside of the eye. And then just really take your time as well blending that out. Like that. Okay guys, so I dusted off my bake and all we have is that green portion down so far. What I'm gonna do on the inner portion of my eye is I'm gonna, ooh, do I wanna take Ivy or Myth? Which one are we feeling? I think this one. This one was Ivy. Okay, so we're gonna put Ivy on the eyeball and just use your fingers. Fingers are so easy. If you don't, if you have long nails and cannot use your fingers, use a flat synthetic brush for this as well. This is one of those shades that you don't need to wet. Just be mindful of that. I've wet it before and it got kind of weird, but you really don't need to wet it. It packs a punch on its own. I personally have just been using my fingers a lot, really taking advantage of the fact that I don't have acrylics for once in my life. So that's really the only reasoning behind it, to be honest, is because I can. That's why I'm using them. And then I'm gonna take, let's see here, this little brush, which is a PC22 Peaches and Cream brush. I can't talk. Peaches and Cream brush. And I am gonna go into that sage shade and I am gonna put it right underneath the eyeball. And I'm doing it very lightly, just so that it kind of ties it all in. See, just really lightly. And then this one, just tap right underneath and it'll help blend that out a little bit more too. See? So now we just have this really cute, sparkly green eye look. And then for the inner corner, I am going to use, if I can find it. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna use Chills from my Fenty, which is the prettiest freaking shade ever. And it's got a really cool blue iridescence to it. So just popping this right here. Just gonna add a little bit of something else to it. And green and blue look so pretty together anyway. If you wanted this look to be a little bit more on the warm side, use a gold inner corner moment and you'll be fine. I just felt like using Chills. And then I'm gonna use Chills to gently highlight that brow bone as well. Just like that. Now for lashes today, these are my Yalorde lashes in, oh God, what shade, what are these? They look like this. I think they're called like Please Me. I don't know. I will try to find them and link them below. But I just thought these would look really, really pretty with this eye look. And you know I love me a dramatic lash. We live and we breathe for her. So I am going to use the Yalorde Lashes glue. It's one of literally the only glues at this point that does not irritate my eyeball. And it is latex free. I do have a little bit of a latex allergy, so I try to avoid the latex stuff at this point. So I haven't used Duo in a while. I am just gonna trim this inner corner a little bit. There we go. So while that sets off to the side and gets nice and tacky, I am going to do a wing with my NYX Cosmetics liquid liner. And I am going to first start with just a normal line. So this is my trick, and then we are gonna start out here. And just connecting those lines over. So now we have our wing. Okay, so wings are on. So now I am going to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which is just everything you want it to do, you know? If you haven't tried it yet, I don't understand why, because it's so good and I've been raving about it since the beginning of my channel. So y'all just need to go out and try one. So I always blink to bring my lashes up. I haven't used a lash curler in like, I don't know, a few weeks now, and this works best for me. But it's like specifically this mascara that it works with too. So now that we have that down, I am going to take my lashes and kind of give them a little circular motion. Make sure they're nice and tacky. That is one issue, is if your lashes are not tacky enough, they're gonna have issues with them sticking, or if they dry too much, also gonna have issues. So I've timed it perfectly. If I do a wing on my mascara, it's basically right time to pop these bad boys on. And then gently push your natural lashes into the false lashes. And then this is them. And I do that drag trick where I actually put my lashes on the outside of my wing so that it like goes like that. And then just really take your time not gently pressing your lashes into the false lashes. That's what really helps them look more seamless. And be gentle with it, because if you're pinching them all crazy, they can come off. Lashes are on, coffee is almost done, and I almost have my life together. So I am gonna go over my contour lines with this flat brush. I don't know where this brush came from, but just a tidbit. And when I'm doing that, I'm doing it very gently, just to kind of bring that contour line back a little bit. See, just a little bit. There we go. So that when I go in to bronze, I at least have a little bit of a contour there. I don't know what happened, but I feel like I can barely see it anymore. So I'm gonna go over right here too. And then I'm going to take this beige highlight and go down the center of my nose to lighten it a little bit. And then just pounce it out. Much better. All right. Bronzer today, we are going to be going in with the Fenty bronzer. This is in the shade Beijing Gal? I don't know. This shade. I'm probably butchering how to say it. I'm sorry. So I've been using this for, I don't know what, like a couple weeks now maybe, and I'm obsessed. It's the perfect shade of bronze for my skin, and it just blends so well. And what I really like as well is that it is a matte bronzer, so if you have textured skin, oh my god, this hair, I swear to god. If you have textured skin, it's not going to pick up on that texture, which is so nice. Especially for me, like I don't have active breakouts anymore, but I have quite a bit of scarring, so you know, we don't want those emphasized. I want to look like a flawless ass bitch. There we go. Boom. For blush, so much blush around me, and I don't know what I want to do. Ooh, nope, I do. We're going to go to the Makeup Revolution Hot Spice palette, and I am going to use my ginormous blush brush that I always use from Morphe, and I'm going to use this shade. I think that would be pretty. Yes, that is really pretty. And these Makeup Revolution blushes are very pigmented, so use a light hand. Otherwise, you're gonna look real crazy really fast. Be warned. for highlight today, I don't know what I want to do. I definitely want to do something more on the golden side, I think, to help balance everything else that's happening on my face out. Ooh, what is this? She looks pretty. This is my Makeup Revolution Raise the Bar highlight. I really, really like this highlight. And I'm going to use my AOA Studio E130 to highlight my nose. And down the bridge, of course. Oh, so pretty. Highlighting the cupid's bow. And then I'm going to grab my AOA Studios E127, which is a slightly larger brush, to do my cheekbones. Ugh. Makeup Revolution, I just love them. One of these days, hopefully I can do a collab with them. We're gonna speak it into existence, because they are one of my absolute favorite brands. Very rarely do I ever try something from them and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, it's always so good. Like, look at that highlight, bitch. And then I'm gonna hit the collarbones because you can kind of see them through the shirt that I'm wearing today, kind of not, but do you guys see my self-tan already developing too? Like, a bitch is about to be bronzed. Thank the Lord, because naturally I am quite the fair gal. Let's see here. For lippies, let's see. For lips today, I am going to use my L'Oreal Matte It lip liner, but I'm going to give her a good little sharpening. This is just the ColourPop sharpener as well. I really, really like it. It sharpens all my lip liners beautifully. Beautifully. Just drawing the shape in. And take your time drawing your shape as well. It's getting kind of weird because I left like the little pieces on it when you know what? It's dried out. So what I get for not putting a cap on it. I am gonna redo it with my Malibu lip liner from Kylie, because I know this one's not dried out. There you go. So sad. So what happens though, when you don't put a cap on your lip liner, they will dry out. And Malibu is literally the exact same color as Matte It. So if you can't afford a Kylie lip liner, L'Oreal Matte It. It's the best. And then my favorite lipstick of all time, the NYX Summer Love. Let me find one that hasn't been completely used up. I literally keep them in a little bag off to the side. Like, I'll go in and buy like 5 of these at a time. It's my favorite lip combo. If you guys watch my channel regularly, you're probably sick of this lip combo, but like, it just does something for me, you know? I like a cooler toned lip, and it just is perfect. And I get people stop me every day at work and ask me what I'm wearing. Oh God, isn't that so satisfying? A brand new lipstick. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite things. Speaking of lipsticks, did anyone watch Jacqueline's like latest video where she addresses like deleting her social media and everything, and that she's got like really good quality control with her products coming up? How do you guys feel? I personally, after seeing everything, like, I would be nervous to buy her products in the future, and I think that's kind of sad. Like, that's just how I personally feel. Like, do you guys still stan? What I'm just curious to get like everybody else's opinions on that thing, because me personally, I'm just like girl, and I feel bad because I just feel bad. But I'm gonna actually top my highlight a tidbit with the Fenty highlight just to give it a little bit more, just a little bit more, like, I don't know, I just want more. Just one more, that's it. To set my face, I'm gonna use my Kylie setting spray. Okay guys, so I figured I would bring you into my bathroom with me so we can finish this get ready with me. I am just gonna be straightening my hair today. I blew it dry straight yesterday, so it's not too bad, but I've had it up in a bun, so obviously it's gonna look a little crazy. And the fan is probably gonna be super intense as well, so the rest of this is probably gonna be a voiceover. All right, guys, so I am just straightening my hair with my Duvolle hair straightener. I will link it down below. If you use code 70QUEEN, it actually gives you 70% off of it. It is the best hair straightener I've ever used in my entire life. It is the only one that gets my hair hella straight in a short period of time. I am obsessed with it. And I'm just adding a little bit of dry shampoo to my roots because my head tends to get oily throughout the day, and that helps so much. Just a little trick. Alright guys, and this is today's finished look. Just really got my hair hella straight, and I always just tuck this side behind my ear because the hair in the front is kind of damaged, which is on me because Brittany always tells me don't wear your hair up, it's gonna break that area, and I don't listen. We're gonna eventually put extensions in my hair though, but all in all, I hope you guys like the way that the look turned out. This is it up close again. I actually did this look as well without lashes. I did it in my Jesus box unboxing. So if you guys are like, that looks familiar, it's that video, same look. So if you wanted to do it without lashes, you totally could. I actually used a gold inner corner moment for that video though, but still very similar look. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!